there is a social contagion component to this, which is not the case with the other groups that we knew about before. The little kids, they're 4 years old, they're 6 years old. They're not on the internet. They're not, well, at least, in the past, decades ago, right? It was something internal in them that they somehow were at odds with their bodies. We don't know why, because physically, all these individuals that I'm describing here, they are 100% healthy. There is no evidence of any biological component to this symptom of gender dysphoria. Now, the proponents on the other side will argue that this is something inborn, that it's biological, that it's unchanging. That is not true. There is no high quality evidence of any of that being true. So what we have here right now, and the best data that we have comes from London, comes from your Tavistock clinic, right? We have evidence of a increase in the past 10 years, about 10 years, of 5,000% of the number of referrals made to the Tavistock clinic. So this is a new phenomenon. We are only beginning to study these kids right now, but because the predominant narrative is one of promoting what's called gender affirming care, an Orwellian term, because when you affirm the opposite sex identity, you are denying the biological reality. So you have a girl, she's 12 years old. She comes to you and she says, I'm not your daughter, I'm your son. I want you to use this boy's name. I want you to use boys' pronouns. Take me to a gender clinic. Stop my puberty. That is gender affirming care. But if we follow what gender affirming care is calling for, then people like myself and parents, teachers, everyone, like I mentioned, is supposed to affirm that new identity. But when you affirm that new identity, let's just keep in mind that you are denying the biological reality. So what I'm arguing, and I say over and over again in my book, Lost in Transnation, I say that we are not doing a favor to these kids by affirming them. They may be happier in the moment. They may be happier for 6 months or a year or even a few years. But in the long term, we are not doing a favor to them by lying, by endorsing a falsehood, because that girl is always going to be a girl and she can never be a boy. Furthermore, if she is put onto that medical assembly line and she's given puberty blockers, followed by testosterone and possibly surgery, she is on her way to being a lifelong patient, a medical patient, a lifelong consumer of drugs, of pharmaceuticals. Testosterone is a powerful drug, and it has a long list of negative effects. So this is a girl, when placed on this assembly line, and I can explain to you why I call it an assembly line. She is being medicalized for the rest of her life, and that one child represents a profit of about $1 million to the drug companies.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.